few tracks. Few tracks.
Oh, hey, yeah. What's happening? What's happening, y'all, man? I apologize, bro. I'm having some technical difficulties over here, man. My damn computer just keep on like it keeps saying that I'm losing connection to the StreamYard, man. I'm losing connection to the StreamYard. So I'm thinking I might have to restart this whole gig, man. Like right now, it's just all frozen up on me, man. Yeah, I'm having issues. I'm having issues over here, man. Let me see. Let's see what I can do real quick. In the meantime, in between time, I appreciate every one of y'all coming through, man. Hopefully, y'all can even hear me right now. Let's see. This should say I'm live right here. I'll see you out there, Forgy. Yeah. Here, let me mute this real quick, just in case. Cause I'm on Bluetooth, bro. Like you can't be a moron and be out here trying to run down StreamYard, y'all. Let me tell you that. First thing first, don't be a moron. Don't be a moron out here running StreamYard. Still know what I'm saying? Sound back. Y'all, yeah, cause I had the damn Bluetooth on, man. I had the damn speaker, bro. I had this joint. I had this joint on. Yeah, it got paint on it, damn near everything I got paint on it when it comes to speakers and such. Damn, bro, I done hollered all y'all names out, man. What up, B Trev? I done hollered all y'all names out, bro. I done went through the whole damn list, bro. The whole kit and caboodle type joint, man. I really don't want to backtrack on it, man, but y'all know who y'all are, man. Shout out to all y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all coming through. I ain't even know if I was gonna for sure gonna make it, man. Um, I ain't know. Better to have Bluetooth than to miss. Hey, I mean, I've been there too, bro. I've been there too. Can't, I mean, just 'cause I got my shit fixed don't mean it wasn't jacked up at one point, bro. All right, all right. What we got now, y'all? What we at now, y'all? We back right now, man. Is everything kosher? Everything good now, bro? Like, damn it, man. This has been a whole damn debacle this evening, y'all. Hey. Greatly appreciate y'all staying with me, though, man. Y'all staying with me. We got the microphone now. We got everything going the way it's supposed to. Damn, when you know it, then I got some other shit pop up. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. I had to clear that out real quick, man. Ain't nobody got time for that right now, bro. What it is? Hey, shout out to all y'all, man. Miss Mallory coming in here. I see y'all. I see y'all, man. Damn, bro. It's like I wasn't supposed to get up on here tonight, y'all. It feels a lot better though when I put that phone down and get on this little microphone right here, bro. Cause like I could just tell it sound better. You know what I mean? It sounds so much better. Um, but no, man, how y'all doing, bro? We done made it. We done made it to the Friday. It's been a wild week in the YouTuber so far. Shout out to homies there, man. It's been wild, bro. I think my internet gonna act up, bro. It's been storming. It's been storming so bad, bro. Like my lake was 10 feet up into my backyard yesterday, man. And then there's this dam down the road, right? In between my house and Anna's house, there's this big dam. When it washes out so bad, when it was raining so much, like a whole week straight, that dam will just wash out, man. And every so often, you get one of these folks that want to go through and try to see if their car can make it through the water. And it might make it through the water, but there is so much debris and so much just water wood and just driftwood that you don't see in that water, bro. And so they get going through that water and they say, the boom. Yeah, bro. I mean, you could have made a cabin how much wood I saw out there today, man. It was wild, bro. It was wild. Hey, chaotic, you care to show me your face real quick? Just so I know that. I mean, I don't want to get anybody right on, right on. I got you. You can go back if you like now. Either way. I'm gonna bring you up right now. And here we are. What's happening? Chaotic in the building. Good to see you. Thanks for gracing the stage over here in the Corrupt Cartel. I know you've been rocking out with us for a minute, man. So it's nice to put a face, a name with a face with a name, however that goes.
I just
On
want you to know I appreciate you.
Hey, right back to you for sure. That's right back at you. Everybody that comes
One
over here
thing I
supporting.
want you to know, these day and age, you, Pino, y'all some real solid dudes, and the world needs more men like y'all in it.
Uh, well, on behalf of all of us, I appreciate that. I don't know that we doing anything spectacular. You know what I mean? It's like I say all
Well,
the
you
time,
know what? You
like folks,
treating people the right
like
way.
when we were doing the YouTube Streets Awards,
What you're doing is you're treating people the
well,
right
it
way.
go back to the golden rule.
Everything goes
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
the
for
golden
sure,
rule.
for sure. And I mean that goes back. Yeah, it goes back to the golden rule. You know what I mean? Do unto others as you had them do unto you. And
Everything goes back to
that's
the
all I'm
golden
asking. You know
rule.
what I mean? Like, yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what?
And I don't want to get out here treating anybody wrong anyway. You know what I mean? Like that ain't what I'm on
But don't
here
get it
for.
twisted. Don't get it twisted. You keep your respect for me, I'm going to keep my respect for you, and we'll keep it pushing. We don't have to like each other. But if you want to get scrappy, there's probably about a 1% chance, if you feel me, that I'm
Yeah.
not going to jump.
She said, "You want to get froggy? I'll jump." Yeah, she over here ready to leap. That's what's up.
No,
I mean,
look,
sometimes you gotta be ready. You got, you know what I mean? You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
well,
That's what they say, right?
we talked a lot about some things that have been real difficult in my life.
Yeah,
My childhood, we've talked about. We've touched base about some things with my daughter.
yeah. That's a
We
wild one
have,
there. From what I gather, that's a wild one
and my
there.
daughter
What
caught
up,
a whole
Barndup?
body. My daughter
I
caught
mean,
a
from what I
whole
gather,
body
from
in Duval County.
yeah, you got some pretty interesting tales over there. From what I gather, you know what I mean? Like
And
I don't know the
and you know,
details, anyways.
listen, you would think that like a life story like mine would be so fucking made up, but you can
Yeah,
research it and find it all.
that's what's crazy. Like, I don't get those people that brag on things like that, like tragedy pimping. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Like things that never happened to them. But it's like, bro, you bringing all of this upon yourself by speaking like it did happen. So, like,
But you know, I
you know
don't
what I
know
mean? I
why.
wouldn't.
Just like people who try to claim an illness when they ain't sick.
Yeah,
Why would you
yeah.
want to be sick?
Well, it ain't the fact they want to be sick. It's the fact of what they get from
They
being
need some
sick. They get
attention.
that attention. They get people feeling sorry for them. You know what I mean? Empathy. Empathy is a drug. Like people getting empathy from other people. You know what I mean? Whether it's in real life, whether it's on the internet, whether it's whatever. Like empathy, it feeds some people. Like, you know what I mean? Like that whole
Just like
Gypsy
misery loves
Rose and
company.
Dee Dee Blanchard and all that, Gypsy Rose and all that. You know what I mean? Like that's where that all stemmed from. That empathy they were getting from other people, it just made them feel a type of way, made Dee Dee feel a type of way. And then Gypsy grew up and she didn't want to let that go. She didn't want mama controlling it all, but she didn't want to let that go. She still wanted to get that empathy just for her, right? So that empathy is a hell of a thing, man.
It's there. It's there. And y'all want to know what I had for
Was
corrupt
it
before I even knew there was a little corrupt and before I ever knew I was fitting to be a little crody?
what up, Crowdy? What you got?
Look what I got, crody.
Who's on stage?
You see my little crow?
Let's see. Oh, I do see it. That's dope as hell. Hell yeah. Hell
So I
yeah.
was born a crody.
Hell yeah. That's what I told folks. Like, if I ever get a face tattoo, man, I'm gonna get my little crow right here. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
um,
54. I'm 54 years old, and I have a tattoo for every year that I was born.
oh wow, that's
That
dope.
I've been
That's pretty
alive.
damn
Not
dope.
every year I was born. That sounded stupid
Yeah.
as hell. I need to put the dabs
You
down.
were born and reborn again.
Hey, I've been reborn a couple times.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know, my wife's birthday is in 2 days. Her birthday is on Sunday. We
Happy
going out.
birthday to her.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You
Thank you.
got
She is
something nice planned for her?
we going out to this place we've never been to tomorrow night. I got that for sure planned. And
Good.
then, you
Y'all
know,
gonna
I
lock it
don't know.
down. No kids, just you and
Yeah,
your
yeah, no
lady.
kids. That's right. No kids tomorrow night. And then
That's
Sunday night, we might be
that's what
doing a whole
time it
family
is.
thing. You know what I mean? Sunday night, we
That's what
might bring the
time it
youngins
is.
out and do that whole thing. But tomorrow night, it's us. And then, you know, what's crazy is, all right, so
Don't forget to smack it, flip it, and rub it down.
hey, we gonna leave that where it stay. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna bring that over here. We good. We gonna let that stay
I'm
right
just
there in the mirror.
saying, just because you're,
Hey, but
hey,
dig this. So my wife, like I knew my wife was older than me when I first met her, right? But I didn't realize precisely how much older she was.
what's the age difference?
Well, it's not bad. But let me tell you, the first time I ever linked up, like I have been pursuing my wife. You know what I mean? Like I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like when I first met my wife, she had a man, right? And one of the things I told her, like I kept on going at it, kept on going at it. Like she had a dude, and the dude was way older than her. You know what I mean? Like he was in his 30s, yo. And but I didn't care, you know what I mean? Like the life I was living at that time, like it was whatever. I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof at the time in my mind anyway. And I remember I had told I'll spit game to her. And then I finally told her, I was like, you know what? I'm glad you got a man because you need somebody to love you. I just want to smash. That was the line to it, man. That was the line to it. And like I'm 18 years old, you know what I mean? So I ended up finally getting her to come link with me. And I got her to go home. We cut out together from a 420 party, right? April 20th, 420 party.
That's
And
awesome.
so then, you know what I mean, we end up, you know, we do this, do that. We figure deal each other. It's all good. And come to find out, you know what I mean, we start really like dating and stuff, you know what I mean? And then come to find out, she is 4 years and 20 days older than me. And so, like, at the
That's
time, you know what I mean,
crazy.
I
Them
was a
numbers,
heavy
y'all.
smoker, heavy smoker, right? And so, like, everybody, all the homies, everybody was like, "Oh, that's fate, Rup. That's fate." Like, "Oh, you supposed to be with her. That's your number 420. She 4 years and 20 days older than you. You took her home from a 420 party. Like, it all just meshed, you know what I mean?" So, that was a pretty cool event. Like, like the
That's
party, but
real cool. Because I'm just a
like,
little
there's
bit
more
older
to the
than my old
story.
man.
There's more to the story, but yeah, I mean that's a quick rundown of it. But yeah, 4 years and 20 days, which means her birthday's on the 8th, mine's on the 28th. But see, she's a Pisces and I'm an Aries.
Can I tell you what's crazy? Hold up.
What
They're going to go
what
crazy. Pisces is a water sign. My birthday is July the
mm-hmm.
12th. I'm a Cancer. I'm a water sign. My husband's birthday is April
Right,
17th. He's an Aries.
right. I got you. Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
and your
I'm right at
wife
the
are
beginning of
water
Aries.
and fire, and me and my husband are
Yeah,
water and fire. And this right
yeah.
here,
No, that's dope.
Aries, sit. Aries,
That
sit.
is Aries. Huh?
Oh no, this is my service dog, Aries. He's playing right
I
now.
had a
Can y'all put
homeboy.
that big
I
ass
had a
girl
homeboy
on?
that had a red nose. Had a red nose named Aries.
So I think we messed up when we named him Aries because he's a miss.
Yeah, you'll have that sometimes, man. You'll have that
But
sometimes.
I've never. Well, he's a different type of a Rottweiler. Most people get Americans or Germans, and he is actually
Right?
Serbian.
Serbia, I never even heard of it, man. I know the
Yes.
Germans are what I always preferred. Like the Germans have the bigger head, the more
That's my
masculine
German right there
American.
sitting by the door.
Yeah, yeah. The
I
Germans is
got a
what I always thought
German.
was the tougher of the two looking. Anyway,
Um, Serbian is the baddest ass of them all.
they
They're
made the
from the
fight theirs.
true Roman lineage of Rottweilers.
Nice, nice.
Um, I bought her. If Pino's still in the chat, he gonna know the area. But I bought him from a woman in Dade City, Florida, which is about
Yeah, I know,
three
Dave.
hours south of where I live. And 3 years ago, she bought his mom and had his mom imported in from Serbia for her.
Right.
And she only breeds her with one male. And he lives in Serbia. So every time she comes into heat, she flies him in.
That's crazy. Miss Laura,
And
good to see you.
so, like, you don't even want to know how many, what figure came before the 3 zeros and how much I
No, I
paid for my.
don't. I don't. And a lot of other people don't either. Because you know, what I mean, that's a very, very polarizing topic out here in the world today, especially America, is people buying dogs versus people getting dogs from the shelter and everything. And like, you know, what I mean, a dog is a
All of
dog. All
my
dogs are gonna need
German is
homes.
a rescue from, and we have only ever purchased one. He's the only one we've purchased, and
I've
we've
done
had
both.
8.
You know what I mean? I've purchased dogs and I've gotten rescues. I mean, I got 2 dogs right now. One is a purchase, one is a rescue. You know what I mean? So like I can't say nothing either way. And to
Well,
me, the
I
dog is gonna be born, it's gonna need a home no matter what. You know what I mean? That just like a child, that dog didn't ask to come in this world. You know what I
well, I
mean? So
have
like,
a blood disorder,
okay,
and I needed a service dog.
right, right.
So
So do
that's
you
what we got. Excuse
now
me?
does your insurance pay to have the service dog like trained up to a certain standard, or what's the demo with that?
Yes, my insurance pays for it,
Mhm.
but I also have it very lucky because my life is kind of crazy and chaotic, Chris.
Yeah. Hence the name.
Um,
I got you.
you and I have talked a little bit about like my lifestyle.
Mhm.
My lifestyle, I was almost born into because the transplant of the kidney that my biological father had
Mm.
came from his brother, who was the president of that particular MC in Duval County.
All right. Right,
And
right,
so
right.
I've been raised in this life my whole life. But when my biological father, when that happened, about 4 years later, my mom met a man and got remarried. And he was the damn popo.
Ain't that something, bro? Like, ain't it crazy how that happens, man? Like people go from
That's
one
why I be
extreme to
trying to
the
tell
other.
you, like, I was such a rebel. Like, I was a cop's, and I grew up in a little dinky town called Jacksonville Beach.
Mhm.
So, like, I couldn't go nowhere without everybody knowing who I was, which is why I had to learn how to fight.
Man, I tell everybody, especially dudes, whenever you turn 18, if you in a small little area like that, actually, it don't even matter. Get out of your hometown, get out of your local area. Because you know,
Listen,
what I mean, ain't
where
nothing
we're
good.
at
You can
now,
come back later. You can come back
listen,
later on,
that's
but get
why,
out there and live.
that's why I grew up with with the grades my son had, with the potential. I was like, baby, you you got to get out of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people thought
You
I
got
was
to.
like a crazy mom, but like I needed him to get the fuck up out of here and see there
Yeah.
was something else besides this
Yeah.
one stops. We got one stoplight where I live.
Yeah. Hey, the same thing. You push your son towards the Marines. You said right. I push
He
my son
chose
towards
the
the
Marine.
Army. Yeah.
Well, he was
Yeah.
going to be a Marine. He wanted to be a Marine or a SWAT officer. He has said one of the two his whole life. When he was
Right.
16, he sat down with, I call him my dad. He raised me. He stayed with my mom through all my bullshit.
That's the police officer.
That's the police officer.
Is that the police? Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
police. Um, and he looks at both my children just like they're his own. I lost him. We lost him 6 years ago, but
My condolences.
it's all right. We're all here for a short time. And I think he had a bigger fight to fight. And I think that fight truly was helping my daughter in that situation she was in.
Maybe. Yeah, it's not for us to to decide or to handpick or to even acknowledge most of the time. Like it goes all the way back to, you never know what's really going on with any person, like, mentally or whatever too. But I mean, in
No,
this time,
mentally, especially
this
mentally is the scariest
well, this
because
is I'm talking about more this time in a spiritual sense. Like you never know what God has put on a person's life. You know what I mean? You never know,
yes,
like, unless they're going out of their way to do it and show it. Like you never know, man. Like because everybody has their own connection with God, the higher power, the universe, however you want to deem it.
whatever you want to call it.
You know,
Because I
yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah,
not of
whatever it
the
is.
Christian faith, but I do not judge anyone for being spiritual.
Yeah, of course. Like you
I
can't,
think
man. I
we
mean,
have like a
everything is of
code of
energy.
morality,
Well,
and
everything's of energy, and energy can't be destroyed, right? Like that's a scientific fact.
but I
So
do
if
believe
energy
that
can't be destroyed,
I
it
do
has
believe that
something.
this world does face a battle between good and evil every day.
Mhm.
And you're given a
Multiple
choice
times.
every day that you wake up. Are you going to be better than you were the day before? Are you going to do the same thing that you did? You, I think you should elevate every day.
Well, if you're not waking up and deciding to make that choice every day, then you're already losing. You're already failing that
Well,
day
and I
of life.
feel like the
Because if
day
you ain't
that you
thinking
make a
about it, you're not making the choice to improve, to be better if you're not thinking about it. You know what I mean? So like every day you're not thinking about it is another day lost to time.
staying stagnant,
Yeah. You know
not
what stays
growing.
stagnant? Them mosquitoes, them blood suckers. That's where what stagnicity builds and brings is damn blood sucking mosquitoes.
It and you know what else it brings? Rot and decay.
Mm.
Pure rot and decay.
Yeah. Ain't nothing good coming from it, man.
There's
That's what I talk
no
about.
life coming from that.
Well, that's why I talk about people getting comfortable, people being comfortable. You know what I mean? Like we're creatures of comfort, but comfortability is also a burden, is a hindrance. Like when we get too comfortable, too set in our ways, too, it's got to be like this, or you know what I mean? Like things aren't right and everything's gone to hell if it's not all perfect and comfortable. Like, being creatures of comfort, like that comfort should be a fuel. It should be some kind of motivation to you to have that
Actually, I
comfort,
feel like
keep
you
that
should put
comfort.
yourself in uncomfortable situations
You should. That's what Stoicism teaches.
so that you know how to handle them. Because we got dark times coming.
Well,
Things
Stoicism
are about
teaches
to
to
get
put yourself uncomfortable
real dark in
situations.
this world. And I don't want to be in on that side of things. So I got to
Yeah.
handle my business for me the way that I need to feel right so that when things really go left, I know me and mine are going to be good.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, if things really go left, like, it's all, like, what is there to do? You know what I mean? Like, you
Is your
just do what
son
you're able to
still
do.
is your son still enlisted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right,
He's
because
a
you said he
gunner.
was
He's a
stationed
gunner
at
on a
Fort
50 cal
Benning,
tank.
right?
Well, he'll be back in Fort Benning in a few months.
Does he have like a dangerous MOS?
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
he's a
we in the
gunner. He's a
same
50 cal
spot.
gunner on a tank, on an M1 Abrams tank.
He a gunner.
Mm-hmm.
He's a gunner. Well, here, I'm going to tell you this, and this is about all I can tell you. Think about how many servicemen the United States Marine Corps, men and women, it has in it. My son is one of 60 that does his job.
Right. Well, they should be taking care of him.
They do. But they
Yeah.
should be taking care of all of them.
I mean, depending on what you do, like some people are made to put out there. But
Well,
I
yeah,
have no
you're right.
worries. I have no worries. Like I have no worries about it, honestly. Like do I have concern for my son and his well-being? Sure. But I don't have worries about it. Like I don't feel like I don't know. Like I'm very, very about my gut feelings, my initial instincts, my first impression of a gut instinct, I guess you could say. But it's yeah, I feel like my son's gonna be fine no matter what happens. Like my son has been he told me when he was little, man. I remember the first time my son looked at me and like this, I mean, I'm a high school dropout with some kind of neighborhood guy, right? Like I was out there selling this, selling that, doing this, doing
Yeah.
that. Like, I wasn't a great role model, man. And I remember when my son was little, early elementary, and I remember the first time that he looked up at me and he told me with meaning and clarity, he knew what he was meaning, and he said, "Daddy, I want to be like you when I grow up." And like as soon as he said it, like I didn't even think. Just the first reaction, the gut instinct was, "Don't be like me, be better than me." You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like and then I stayed
I
telling
feel
him
what
that
you're saying, though,
through his
about like,
whole life.
but
I stayed.
I get it with what you mean by not always being the best role model. Because, I was taking my daughter to school in the third grade and I got
Mhm,
pulled over for my tent,
mhm,
tent on my window. Come back, some shit with my license, blah, blah, blah. But because I have my daughter with me, they were like, call your mom or dad to come get her. Because,
mhm,
chink, chink.
mhm.
Like my daughter was smart enough in the third grade, Crook, and I am proud to say this, but I learned so many lessons from it.
Hmm.
My daughter in the third grade knew to get in my pocketbook while I was outside of the car talking to the police
Mm-hmm.
and get my fucking bowl and hid it in her backpack so the cops wouldn't find it.
Damn. That's wild.
She
Now,
took it to school with her and everything.
damn. Yeah, you might want to be careful what you out here saying, though. You know what I mean? Like, be careful out here. Don't be giving too much
Oh, they
away.
grown. They grown. They came to,
Yeah, yeah. No,
all
I
I'm
mean, like,
saying is
so
people don't do stupid
let me
shit.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. With that being the case and that being what happened, right? Would you have advised your daughter to do that action at that time?
Never.
Right?
Never.
No, I wouldn't think you would. I just wanted to clarify it real quick.
Never. In fact,
Nah,
I would have
nah.
told her, Mommy, if Mommy
eh,
gets caught, Mommy deserves to get in trouble because Mommy was
100%.
breaking the law.
100%. 100%. I got pulled over a few weeks, probably like 3 weeks, maybe a month ago, and I had my daughters in the car. And now mind you, I don't really have much to ever like. Okay, so smoking trees is still illegal in this state. There is no legal version of it, right? Like not through
Not
the
even
doctor.
medical.
No, nothing, not at all. And
Shit.
so you know what I mean, that's like the only thing. And I don't even do that 100% all the time anymore. Like I'll smoke 2 months and I'll take 2-3 months and not smoke. Then I'll go back smoke
Right.
for another 2 months. You know what I mean? Like I just take moments and but so I didn't have any worries or anything, you know what I mean? And I just came off the interstate. I got on a state highway. And so, you know what I mean, I'm quote unquote jet lagged, I guess you could say. And I probably was doing faster speed limit than what it is on that 55, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really paying attention to the speedometer to tell you the truth. And so I get all the way, like I'm from this one city area. I go all the way across the state highway, all the way to this other city area. And finally, I'm on this road that's like 45, 35 or 45. And I look in the review after I went through this red light and everything. Well, stoplight, it was green. I go through it and then I look in the rear view and I see the police with the headlights or the blueberries and cherries flashing behind me. I'm like, oh shit. So I pulled to the side of the road, which isn't a great spot to pull over, but I was not thinking I was getting pulled over. You know what I mean? I was just trying to give dude
Right. You
clearance to
was
get
just trying to
around.
move
Yeah.
out their way.
Yeah. So, and then when I do that, homeboy points across the street over to this
Like,
this
get
this
over there.
store. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'll whip it over there. Well, you know what I mean, dude comes up there, bro, and he I could tell he's a younger cat training another younger cat. And that dude's like big old lurch dude, man. And so, bro, they end up they basically give me the runaround and harassing a little bit. And so they end up asking me, could they search the vehicle? And I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Like I told him, I was like, look, it ain't that I got any worries or nothing. I said maybe 20 years ago I would have had some worries, but nowadays it's whatever. I said, but the fact is that we have rights. People have given up their lives to protect these constitutional rights. So I'm gonna use mine anytime I had the chance to use it. And I was like, so if that,
What's
whatever
your
you want to do with
Tell
that.
me what your probable cause is for wanting to search my vehicle.
Oh, because there, I mean, I do paint and drywall, right? Well, there's white speckles on the dashboard, and there's white substance, and
Yeah, run your hand
but
across it. You don't see his
that
paint full.
dude took it, right? And he came back and told me, he was like, and this is when I was like, oh, y'all are already smoked here. But he took it and he came back talking about, oh, it tested positive for that clear. And I look at him, I just start laughing, yo. I'm laughing my ass off. And like, so then he hits me with so at this point, with that being said, do you give us permission to search? I was like, bro, why would you need permission? If that hit as that, why would you need my permission? You don't need, like, now you got probable cause. You got, you know what I mean? Like, there ain't nothing but get out the car and most likely
Nope.
put your hands behind your back. but you ain't doing that. So you're asking for permission. I was like, no, you don't get permission. So then he's like, all right, well, we need you guys to hop out the car because we're gonna have the canine come. I'm like, do what you do, bro. So I hop out of the car. I'm going this side. My daughter's hop out the other side, and like this younger cop, he's trying to like,
Are they
he's
old enough
escorting me.
that this didn't like freak them out?
Yeah, they cool, they cool.
Okay.
But this little shorter young cop's like he's trying to like position me, like he's moving me back to in between the cars. And now while this was taking place, the sergeant pulled up, which I'm really fortunate the sergeant pulled up. Honestly, we both are, me and the cop. You know what I mean? Like, what a city is, but I
Yeah,
am
because
too. But
it might have been Crupville, huh?
oh, it was about to go bad. It was about to go real bad. So, they ain't put me in no handcuffs, nothing. We just waiting for a dog, right? Even though he says that this stuff tested like that. Because what it was is, the vapes. So, like, you got vapes, right? And then you got these little rubber pieces that come on top of the vapes when you
Yep.
first buy them. And when I get those, I just take them off and I throw them right there where my speedometer is. It's my work vehicle. It's a town and country minivan, right? I can
Yeah,
put
it's your
ladders on
work
top.
van.
I got all kinds of space. It's a great work vehicle. It's got 2 DVD players in it. Great work vehicle. I can kick back, whatever. You know what I mean? Like great work vehicle. So I just have one of them rubber tops, boom, sitting up there in the where the mile per hour is. And that's what they had picked up. And it got ashes, drywall dust, probably paint flakes. Like, who knows what's in there? I can tell you what it ain't though. And so then like this dude was trying to usher me back to the car, right? Trying to tell me to get in the police car. But now, mind you, my 2 daughters is up here with this big tall cop. And so I noticed that they ain't moving at the pace I'm moving, much at any pace, really. And they're standing up by the front doors of the van. And I'm like, I stopped and I'm like, yo, no. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna have my minor children up there talking to Lurch while you got me walking back here and trying to put me in the cop car. I was like, you know what I mean? Those are minors. Like that ain't happening. And dude was like, well, he's not even talking to him. I'm like, bro, his mouth is moving, you know what I mean? And so like I'm already being testy on certain things with him. And
But you kind of had a right to be.
yeah, I had every right. Like I wasn't being a jerk. I wasn't being nothing. I was standing my ground on the legal issues, right? And so
Right. And you
then
have every right to
this
do
cop's
that.
getting fed up with me though. This young cop who's training the younger cop, he gets fed up with me, and he's like, "Just get in the car." And like, he's got the car door open, and at this point, he grabs a handful of my hoodie, right? A handful of my hoodie with his right hand, grabs my shoulder with his left hand, and starts pushing me down into the open cavity of the police car in the back seat. And so
Hell no.
at that point, I put both my hands up just like this and used my forearms to brace on the side of the door, right? And I said, "Is this a lawful order?" And when I said that, man, I turned around looking at the sergeant. And as I said it, oh boy, I could hear him behind me. Like he didn't give a fuck what I was saying at this point. I heard him start to say, "Yes, it is." But before he could finish saying, "Yeah," the sergeant said, no, that is not a lawful order. If you want to stand in the cold, you're more than welcome to stand in the cold. And I said, "Thank you. I choose to stand in the cold." You know what I mean? So then I stand in the cold, man. And my daughters are right there. And like my daughters don't want to get in the other police car. And like I finally talked them into it. And I'm like, I'm standing there and the sergeant's right there. And these other cops are doing their whole thing, right? And so then I tell my daughter, I'm like, "Look, you can sit in that sergeant's police car. I'm sure he'll let you guys out." You know what I mean? Like they trying to throw me in, but I'm sure they'll let you guys out. So then I end up getting them to sit, you know what I mean? They sat in the back of the warm car. Cause mind you, this was cold 3 weeks ago, a month ago, it was
Yeah,
cold. And
you're further up north, so I'm sure it would. I mean, I saw you with like your lake froze over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every year. But so then, like this cop, the other cop, the canine shows up. So now there's like 4 different cop cars, right? Including the SUV canine whip. And that dude comes up and I'm watching him. He's running that canine. The canine's running laps around my vehicle, like 4 laps it runs. Never stops, never nothing. It never gets in the vehicle. It doesn't alert to get in the vehicle, right? But no, and I didn't even notice this, but well, I noticed it, but I didn't speak to my children about it or anything. I heard my youngest daughter tell my wife this same thing whenever we got home later on that evening. And I was watching the police, man. The dog handler, he got done running it. He looked at the little cop that was running the whole little demo, looked at him, shook his head no, right? And then old boy was like, he pointed up to the front of the car. And then, you know, I mean, the only person that stayed back was the sergeant, the handler, and the two younger cops. They's up there in front of my vehicle where I could not see them. And so they're up there, whoop, 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 doing whatever. The canine guy goes and leaves. This young cop comes back and tells me, well, the dog did hit on your vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and search it at this point. And I said, bro, do what you do, man. Like, I'm not worried about this at all. You know what I mean? Like, the whole time I'm not tripping. I have nothing to worry about. It's all good. But so, you know what I mean? Like, this dude really think he about to get me on something. And like, whenever he patted me down, getting out the whip, I had earbuds in my pocket, right? And then they search the whole vehicle. They don't come up with nothing, man. And then he comes back to me and he's like, well, before we let you get out of here, you told me when I patted you down that you had earbuds in your pocket, but I'm noticing earbuds in your van. And I was like, yeah, bro, I got lots of earbuds because they all got white shit all over them because they get ruined when I'm spraying paint and when I'm doing when I'm sanding drywall. I was like, so I run through earbuds. I just buy a bunch of them from Five Below every so often. And
Yep.
man, he was like, oh, okay. He was like, what do you mind showing me? I said, bro, I ain't got no damn problem here. And I just
Yeah.
handed him the fucking earbuds. Like, look, there's white shit all over him. What I told him. And so it was just a whole thing, man. Like, but there was nothing on me to get me on nothing. And then, you
You
know,
know
we
what's
get
so
home and
sad
my
about
wife,
that?
my daughter, like I said, my youngest daughter tells my wife, she says, hey, mommy, whenever I saw them running around the car, the guy even went up and he looked at the other cop and shook his head no. And I was like, see, man, like I saw it. I knew I saw it, but you know, I mean, I didn't know she saw it too. But yeah, bro, it was ridiculous, man. It's a whole ridiculous mess that just,
Well, and you know, it's such a waste of money because there might have actually been some people who needed the help, and here they are wasting your time, taxpayer money, just giving a person a hard time,
yeah.
maybe because of what your background might have on it.
My background cool. Like the thing is, like there was
No,
nothing.
I don't
Like
really
I
have
think it
to.
was
My
damn near
daughter's
training.
background ain't cool. My daughter's background ain't cool at all. But she
Well,
ain't been in zero troubles since the day she walked out of the doors of Lowell Women's Prison in Florida. And that's been over almost 4 years ago. She'll have her tag run. She won't be doing nothing wrong. Just because of her record, she'll get pulled over, and it's the same thing you just went through. Want to search the car, want to do this, want to do that. They want to give her a hard time because, you know, here we're medical.
yeah. No, it's all everything illegal here, bro. Like, and
And,
like I
you know,
said, I had no worries the whole time, but I think it was more of some training shit, man. And then whenever I started bucking old boy on the law, like the clear cut letters of the law that he was trying to steamroll over them fine edges, you know what I mean? And I wasn't having it. Like I wasn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't intimidated by the badge. I wasn't somebody that was just
and
gonna
I
let him
think
do what he
also
wanted to do.
just trying to find things to push to make you almost resisting.
Nah, he just wanted to he wanted to fucking get me on something, man, because at the end of the day, he couldn't even
At
get
the end
me
of the day, they would have tried to get you on anything. If that's,
well, they couldn't even get me on a speeding because he couldn't prove it was me speeding.
right.
Like he was in the other lane going, like
Right.
he's
So that's
going
why he
west,
tried
I'm going
pushing those
east.
other buttons so that they could
Yes,
use
yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah. He had nothing on me, man. So he was trying real hard. And I mean, he's training a younger cop. And then he has the sergeant on the scene. By the time his ego and pride got into it, his sergeant had pulled up. And so I mean, it was just like I'm pretty sure if that sergeant wasn't there, whenever he's trying to put me into the cop car, it wouldn't have been pushing me like he was. I'm pretty sure he would have been scoop me, slam me type shit. You know what I mean? And at one point, when it was all said and done, I asked homie, I was like, "Hey, bro, you got your body cam on this whole time?" He was like, "Yes, sir, I do. I've had it on the entire time." I was like, "I appreciate that." Like I've been thinking about putting in for it and getting my own shit and bringing it on, doing a review on the down YouTube channel,
that's I
man.
was just about to tell you, you ought to go request your body cam footage. I would.
Yeah. Like, and
I'll
I mean, they
put
gave me some.
I'll
Look,
put it all
listen to
on
this
blast.
forging. You ever heard of this shit? I looked it up, said that it was true, but but
It's
this motherfucker
bullshit.
tells me at the
Some of
very
this
end, he was like, "Well, look, I'm gonna put in this piece that we tested that came back for that. I'm gonna do my paperwork. I'm gonna put it in to the damn prosecutor of the city, and if the prosecutor wants to pick it up, then they can pick it up." He said, "As of what I mean, like we have no nothing to say in that, no nothing. Like what I mean, we just do our paperwork and it goes to them. If they want to pick it up, then they'll issue a warrant for you." And odds are they'll pick you up before you ever receive the paper saying that you got the warrant. And I was like, how fuck is that, bro? Like, because it's one thing to get picked up
so
on a
are you
warrant, you know what I
still
mean?
like
But
in limbo waiting to find
no,
out
they
what
ain't got shit. They don't have shit to file. So I'm not in limbo. I mean, I could be if it was something for real, but like there ain't nothing to it. But the thing is like, yo, I'm driving my personal work vehicle that's full of my personal tools all around everywhere, right? And so if I get pulled over with all of that shit, like not only am I gonna have to bail out of jail now, but now I'm gonna have
you're
to
gonna have to
pay to get my
replace.
whip out. And you know what I mean, everything I need to make my money is in that whip. So like I would just rather know go down there and take care of it if that was the case. You know what I mean? I would just rather know go down and take care of it. But like, nah, I've been followed up on this shit. Ain't nothing to it. But yeah, that would be really fucked up, man.
That's just crazy that they can tell you like, oh, you might have to fucking
Yeah,
wait and see if the city want to pick up some charges on it.
yeah. Forging, but those field, and I reminded the sergeant of this while we were standing there, man. Those field tests are BS, man. Like, I knew somebody that worked at one of them testing facilities, bro, and like it would, I mean, random. They were random, like for real random. But I remember I was telling the sergeant, I was like, you know what? I was tripping when he came back and said that thing tested like that at first. But then I remember the story about old boy getting a few million from the city whenever they had ran these they tested a white substance in his car and it came back for the same thing. But it just so happened that it was sitting right next to a pack of powdered donuts, opened powdered donuts. And so what they had tested was the sugar off powdered donuts, and it came back as them shards. So I reminded old boy of that too. I was like, that's pretty wild. I was like, he got a lot of money. So I was tripping about it, but now I'm kind of
We had
welcoming
that
it.
happen. Where do you watch college ball, football, or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I live very, very, very close to Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah. Florida
So
Gators. Yeah.
that's the area of Florida I'm in.
Yeah.
So I'm real
No, I mean
central,
my
real kind of
mom lives out
redneck
that
out
way.
here.
My mom lives on an island out that way.
You told me your mom lived on Amelia Island?
Yup,
Little
yup, yup.
Talbot.
Amelia Island,
Because I
Ferrandina
told you to
Beach.
take
Yup.
your kids, take the wife, look for a beach called Black Rock Beach.
hmm
Because it's cool. But I'm close to Gainesville.
Right.
They pulled a girl over in Gainesville and they found an empty can of SpaghettiOs and a spoon in her car. They tested the spoon, said it came back positive for H. And she got arrested. She wasn't as savvy with the law.
Yeah. Well, they bank on that with a lot of people. They bank on it, man.
And so she called her dad. Dad got her a lawyer. Come to find out, she was eating the freaking SpaghettiOs, ravioli, beefaroni, whatever, like on her way to work. And she just threw they lied and said it tested positive for what? Ravioli juice? What it test positive for? Chef Boy
They'll
RD?
say whatever they want to say, man. They'll say whatever, like just like they'll make it. Like Fortune was saying earlier, like they'll make a
So
dog hit
she
if they
ended
want it
up
to hit.
getting like 4.5 million out of Alachua County for basically like, don't start no shit about this and be quiet. Because they realized they fucked up and they fucked up bad.
Well, yo, look, we getting up to that hour mark, man. I
I'm
don't usually
peacing
go
out.
much over an hour.
I'm going
But
to give you some time to chat with your people. I'm going to hit the chat.
No, I appreciate you coming up and rapping
No, I
with me this
appreciate
evening, man.
you.
Yeah, man,
Break the
the
ice
time
a
the
little
time
bit.
flew.
Well, we're going to break the ice a little bit because
Yeah.
we're going to get together and have a deep conversation.
That's what's
And
up,
we're
man.
going
That's
to let
what's up.
people in the world know, like, you can have some really bad shit happen in your life. And you can make it through it.
You gotta.
You can. Like,
Well, yeah, I don't see much choice. You know what I mean? Like you got to.
nah, there are other options if that's what you choose.
I can't comprehend them.
But I'm a survivor. And I'm going to cling on to every piece of root sticking out the side of the hole alignment, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm coming up out the hole. And whoever put me there, I feel bad for them when I reach the top of it.
Yo, Red Dad.
So have a
Hit
good
me in the
night.
email.
Stay safe.
Always.
Chat with your peeps. And everybody have a good night. Much love and respect to you, Sir Corrupt.
Hey, greatly appreciate you. It's a
I
good combo.
appreciate
We
you.
got in the chat, enjoyed her convo tonight. So yeah, it wasn't just me. We all enjoyed it tonight, man. Greatly appreciate you coming up and speaking
Not
a little
ever
bit
a
of your life.
problem. Now see if I can figure out how to get down.
It should be a little red button down there at the bottom middle. There you go. There you go. Hey, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. The time went by quick, man. I was not I didn't even realize, like, I started feeling tired, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I know, man. I don't go past that midnight hour very much on some Cinderella shit, you know? But no, man, greatly appreciate everybody coming out tonight. This isn't something I was really planning on doing. It's cool of her to come up and rap about all that because I ain't really had nothing planned. You know what I mean? I got a couple little theories that I like to put out there on Ryan Up Church. I've been thinking about, I've been tossing around the idea of doing it on a video. But shit. I don't know, bro. Something about hitting the live button, coming up, getting that live. I'm a painter. I'm a painter by trade, man. So that instant gratification is built in me at this point, man. And them lives, coming on lives, you get that instant gratification type of thing. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate everybody. Yeah, you say you got me. Okay. I saw my phone just flash a minute ago. Yeah, definitely. Let me see that's you. I'm sure it is. All right. Yes, sir. I got you, bro. I'll hit you back up on the email, man. And then we can rap about it. We can figure out what exactly we're trying to do. Because I don't know if you ever told me, but I don't remember. If you did tell me what we trying to talk about exactly, I don't remember, bro, and I apologize. But we got the email going now, so we can get that figured out, man. Hey, shout out to Forging Thought, bro. I was talking with a homie today, man, and the statement was said that we got a star in the damn chat who just don't want to get on the live. But the whole time we've been had this star out there, man. This dude a damn star, bro. Like people be talking about they like my voice and shit. Man, y'all should hear Forging Thought, bro. Forging Thought got that radio voice for real. And this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have Forging Thought on the microphone with a great radio voice. Yeah, he does it though, bro. Forging Thought, man, smart, intellectual individual. Shout out for you, homie. Always appreciate the graphics, appreciate the words of advice, the ear on occasion. You know what I mean? Like you's good people, bro. You's good people. Um, shit, I love to, bro. I would have loved to had you tonight, bro. Like I'd have lined that up. We'd have did that, man. Shit. We might have to line something. Well, Sunday's the wife's birthday, bro. I probably ain't gonna be on here on Sunday, but we're gonna have to line something up, bro. Now that you said that, now I'm holding you to it now, Porgy, man. I'm gonna hold you to it, bro. Yeah, we'll be crushing them. We both get on the microphone together, man. We'll be crushing them, bro. And we're gonna have to let homie in on it too. We're gonna have to let Plugger in on it, cause he gonna feel some type of way if we get up here and make some damn history in the making, bro. He gonna feel the type of way. So we gotta let him in on it too, man. Yes, sir. I do. I got your number, man. Yeah, you said it, Jack. Hey, I'm holding you to it too, man. For sure, bro. You got me hyped over here, man. I'm ready to do another live. Like I'm ready to end this live, talk to Fortune, come back on another live, but I gotta go to bed. Hey, in between times, man, y'all already know the rules. Gas man, it's good to see you, bro. It's with much gratitude and great respect. Until the next one, wherever that might be. It might be with Mr. Forging Thought on it. You never know till you know, bro. Hey, greatly appreciate y'all, man. Have a wonderful, safe, happy weekend. Let them folks know you love them, man. We out.